Kids tell horrible stories, man. For example, I'm at Times Square, right? It's like one of the most popular places to go in New York. Like every tourist goes there to get ripped off. Is that $25 per $5 shirt? Bring that up. There you go. Don't forget to steal my credit card information. I'm expecting at least 4 mysterious charges by the time I get home.
You have a great day.
People bring their kids out there all the time. There are lights on 24/7. I mean, like you could reach there at 2 in the morning and there's gonna be lights from one block to the next block to the next block. I'm fairly hungry like all the time, so I'm looking for food to eat 24/7. I see a McDonald's, I see a bunch of other places
I'm not going into.
in the corner of my eye. I can see somebody dipping their hands into somebody else's pocket and looking for their wallet. So somebody's getting robbed. I was minding my business. We're still in New York. I'm not trying to get stabbed in an alleyway. This lady's like staring at me super hard from across the way and I'm thinking, ooh, I'm about to get murdered. I had just ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon, so this would have been super inconvenient. People at my funeral just pissed off because they know I owe them money and they can't get it now. I was gonna ask him for the dollar I lent him for that Arizona that one time, but now I can't. Do you think it would be super inappropriate if I told his mom she now owes me the money he used to owe me? We're getting a bit off topic. The lady is staring at me across the way and I can clearly see she has a kid, so I'm thinking, this lady's a savage, son. She gonna murder me in front of her kid? New York City's cutthroat, B. Like that ass? Word? Yeah, Miss Erickson, tell your kid don't ever come back on my lawn. I'll beat his ass, alright? Alright, son, calm down. So she starts approaching me, my heart beating. I'm like, this is it. Put my hand in my pocket, started gripping the number 2 pencil I had in there. I was ready. I wasn't wearing my black Air Forces at the time, but I still owned a pair. So the lady finally gets up to me and she opens her mouth, and at that exact time I realized, yo, people need to brush their teeth more in New York. I could smell her ancestors. Like, yo, brush behind your tongue. Stop it. She's like, hey, you can see I have my small kid here. You seem like a really nice guy. Could you help me out real quick? I really need... I'm not a nice guy. Stop, please. Why? Is it my face? She needed to use the bathroom in the McDonald's. I wanted somebody to watch her kid while she used the bathroom in McDonald's. Like, pedophiles don't exist. Ma'am, I could steal your kid. I didn't, but I thought about it just to teach her a lesson, you know what I mean? He seemed so nice. He was wearing a nice plaid shirt and he had on the Skechers Heelys.
That's so I could get away faster.
This is the part that's relevant to the title. I'm sat across from this kid in McDonald's. Everybody's making noise and whatever. I'm like, yo. Why didn't I just walk away? What would she have done? Ask somebody else? Like, I would have been gone. So the kids there like, yo, do you like Legos? I'm like, hell yeah, I like Legos. Every time I see the Lego set in Walmart, I'm tempted to purchase it. But the fact that I'm a grown-ass man, I could afford it and I actually purchased a couple. As a kid, you don't have a job or any money to afford nice things like Legos. I
am grown.
He's like, I love Legos. I love Legos. On the outside, I'm expressionless, but on the inside, I'm like, yo, go off, son. Tell me how much you love them Legos. He's all like, yo, so I was at school, right? I was at school. Hear me, right? I was at school. And at the school, why do kids feel like you gotta tell them the subject like 15 times? Like, you're at school. Like, I'm at school, right? And I whip out the Lego set, right? And everybody's peeping the Lego. They all jealous of my Lego set, son. They all crying and stuff like, yo, where you get that? I'm like, ooh, my mama bought it for me. Then Erica pops up out of nowhere, tries to take my Lego set. This is a thing all kids do. They tell you a bunch of names that have nothing to do with anything because you don't know these people, but they act like you know them. Zero character development. Made video improvements. So I ask, who is Erica? He's like, it's either Erica, Emily, or Ashley. He's like, it's either Erica, Emily, or Ashley. Erica, Emily, or Ashley. Clearly he answered my question. Moving on, he's explaining to me how it's not that complex, all right? It's not a bunch of complex creations. It's like small ones, but they were grabbing them and they fell and it broke. There's Legos all over the floor. There's Legos in people's shoes. The teacher gets involved, and at this point he says Emily, Erica, Ashley, whoever is crying. He explains that he is trying to explain to the teacher that you shouldn't be crying over things that is not yours, and you should ask people to borrow their stuff if you want to borrow it because it's not yours. You shouldn't be crying over stuff that's not yours. He said it just like that. Then, just thinking about the rest of the story, he starts crying, laughing. You see, right? Oh, wait. Let me tell it to you. Like, I I knew the story. Like I was gonna cut him off and finish the story for him or something.
So the teacher, right? The teacher comes in and it's it. I told you that part already. Okay. So then, obviously, I didn't want it.
Like, is this kid about to die of dehydration trying to tell me the rest of the story? I'm panicking. The child's mother is in the bathroom. If the kid dies, it's my fault, right? Is it my fault? So while they're off having a panic attack, I go to the McDonald's person. I'm like, can I get a cup of water? The kid's over there is totally dehydrated. I'm coming back with the water. The kid's still... I'm just like, yo, drink this water for the boy. Like, put some, hydrate. Drink this water before I beat your ass. All right, drink this water before I end up in the jail. Listen. You're not taking me to prison this afternoon. He refuses to drink the water. He's still acting the fool.
Was it Ashley? It doesn't. She said. So she said. But it is my Legos. And at that point, I realized it is my Legos.
Oh my! The plot to M. Night Shyamalan would be impressed. The mom comes out of the bathroom. I'm looking at her like, you did a real bang up job raising this kid. She's like, thank you. I can't believe that people are so nice in New York. Yeah, I'm just visiting from my place. I can't remember the exact place she said, but she's like, I'm just visiting, and I really appreciate it. They walk out the door and the kid's still slumped over. This is some heavy shit to you, isn't it? Like, you stole somebody's toys, brought it back the next day and pretended like it was yours, got him in trouble, and now you're laughing about it. Great story, man. I walk outside the McDonald's. You can see from like a block away, the kid's still slumped over. He looks like he's dying, yo. I thought the kid would be dead by now. Like, what's happening? Trust, if I didn't break it down for you, you wouldn't understand this story, because it took me hours later to piece together the mumbled garbage that this kid was saying while losing his freaking mind. Like, he couldn't tell me the story. If his mom didn't passively kidnap me and made me stay inside of a McDonald's for an extended period of time, none of this would have happened. But you know how things go. If you like this story time and want more story times like it, tell me in the comment section below. If you have other stories about kids telling you horrible stories and you want to tell that to me, you could tell me the whole story in the comment section below. I read like all my comments, to be honest with you. Don't forget to hit like on this video if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on notifications if you are subscribed, because you know YouTube be acting weird, son, right? And don't forget to tell your mom like you love her, man. Like, it's a new day. Tell her that you love them today. You know what I'm saying? Look at dad directly in the face and be like, yo, thanks, bro. Like, you brought me here through my mom's, man. I'm about to walk and tell my mom's the same thing, but I appreciate the both of you just as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, dad, I see what you're doing. Moms, I see what you're doing. Thanks for bringing me here. You know what I'm saying? I'm super thankful. Like, I'm OG, over the top blessed.
This video is over. Better hit subscribe. This video is over.